Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks, and this is a follow-up to our DJI Mini 3 Pro unboxing. I'm going to unbox the DJI Mini 3 Pro Fly More kit. So, as of the DJI Mini 3, this kit is no longer included in one box of the drone and is usually purchasable separately. So I'm doing a separate video for this. But if you haven't already, please do check out our DJI Mini 3 Pro drone unboxing, because you'll see what the contents are and how I'm going to then integrate this all into the one unit for traveling and taking drone footage. Anyway, as you can see on the front, we have a clear description of what's contained in this box. And at time of publishing this video, it's £159 sterling, or around about $200 US. What you get in the box is a carry bag. You get a hub for the extra batteries and 2 extra batteries for the DJI Mini 3 Pro, and an extra set of propellers for the device, as well as a USB Type-C cable. Now, the packaging is pretty simple. It's a cardboard box and it has an easy access plastic strip that you just rip off. No need to use my jerry-rig everything knife here. And once you open that up, on the inside, everything is contained in the carry bag. And I'll just open that up. So this is the DJI little sort of man bag or carry bag for the DJI Mini 3 Pro. It looks and feels very, very similar to the one I already have for the DJI Mini 2. But I have to say the textured sides, which are made out of what feels like a splash resistant material, do feel significantly different. And this carry bag or pouch has a pocket at the front which doesn't actually contain anything, but it's useful for maybe some cables or some extra small light and pretty flat things. And then the main compartment here has everything else in it. So key thing here is a little card. This card, small card sleeve, contains the information on the batteries and the Fly More kit. It's a multilingual leaflet, which we'll look at later, I'm sure. What else is in the box? So, just as with the front of the device, the lid of the bag has a little pouch which contains the USB cable, and that's USB-A to USB Type-C, so A to C. There is a set of propellers here. That's 4 pairs of propellers, enough to change the whole set of propellers for the device. And interesting, that's it. There's nothing else in there. And then we have, in this case, our battery hub wrapped in plastic. I'll just move that aside. So this is a hub which houses 2 extra batteries, and there's space for a third. This allows you to charge the 3 batteries at once, or 3 batteries sequentially, I should say, because it never charges all 3 at the same time. It charges one, then it moves on to the next, and then it moves on to the next. And at the side of that you have a power button which should show you the current state of charge. I probably need to move the batteries out and check them beforehand. But you see there's 3 slots here for 3 batteries. They go in vertically, clip in just as they do in the DJI Mini 3 drone. And you have USB Type-C power in, as well as a USB Type-E power out. This allows you to use essentially the 3 batteries or the 2 batteries in the case as a form of power bank if you need to, say, charge your mobile phone or another device. So that's a really handy feature. So you can use it not only as a battery for your drone, but as a essentially large power bank. And I believe the rating of each battery is around about 2,500 milliamp hours. So let's double check that. Yeah, it doesn't actually say, but it does have some numeric oh, here we are. It's 2,453 milliamp hours, or 18.10 work hours or watt hours. So there we go. 2 extra batteries, the charger, the cable, and as usual we have 2 little sachets, silica gel sachets. Now I'm going to leave these in here just in case anything gets damp. These should absorb the dampness. So let's see, how does the DJI Mini 3 Pro fit inside the bag? Well, it fits great. It fits in really, really well. So that's in there. I'll put my batteries in there and pop the controller in. It is a bit of a tight fit here. And then let's put the cable, the set of propellers that came with the Fly More kit, as well as the set of propellers. There's 2 pairs that came with the DJI Mini 3 Pro device itself. The screwdriver, which interestingly was not included with the Fly More kit, and the original data and power cable, which is USB Type-C to USB Type-C. I'm going to put them all in the pouch. Close that, and then have a look at the zipper here. So the zipper closes up the bag nicely. It has a good feel to it, and if you look at the detail on that, it looks splash resistant to me, so it's not one of those zips that will let water in easily. Now, we'll be putting that through extensive testing as we do our long-term review of the DJI Mini 3 Pro. We do that here in Scotland, so it's likely this will be well tested. And the strap itself is nice and long. It is adjustable, which is great. And we have a little DJI leaflet here about the bag. So I'm sure I'll read that later. So overall, I think this is a nice compact bag that makes carrying the DJI Mini 3 Pro quite handy. It has extra pouches for cables and accessories, and everything fits in fine. What I would say is the DJI RC, the one that came with the drone itself, it gives me the feeling that it's a bit tight as a fit inside the bag. But apart from that, I think this is good value for £159. You get 2 batteries, this hub, extra propellers, and the bag itself for a decent price. The only thing I would have liked to see in this package would have been a mains adapter. So the DJI Mini 3 Pro, as we purchased it here in the UK, does not have a mains adapter, a plug for the cable, nor does the Fly More kit. And considering that potentially the battery pack can charge up to 30 watts, the fact that it's not included in the package is maybe a little bit of a downside. Having said that, most people, even if you have a fruity device from Apple or an Android device, will likely already have a mains to USB Type-C cable. So that will, or charger, which will enable the cables to be used. But then again, if you want to fast charge, having to buy a separate charger for around about £20 is a bit much. So if you're looking for a charger for your DJI Mini 3 Pro, check out the other videos we have here on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel for plugs from brands such as McDodo, Irvin's, as well as others such as Aohi and Unitech. They all provide well in excess of 30 watts, which will enable you to charge up multiple devices, the drone, the extra batteries, and the controller at the same time. But anyway, overall, I'm quite happy with my purchase. This will enable me to make the most out of the DJI Mini 3 Pro, especially when going for long walks. Having those extra batteries means that you can get more than just 30 minutes from one charge of the only battery that comes with the drone. Having an extra couple of batteries gives you a bit more flexibility, and if you really want to get some good footage, that gives you an option. But I'll wrap up this video for now. If you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. We cover consumer electronics, gadgets, accessories, and pretty much anything we think makes the travel experience better. But for now, thanks for watching, and goodbye from me.